Good afternoon. Welcome to N8 Essentials Product Corner this Thursday in August, and I am super excited about our product corner this week. Actually, I have had a blast, and a messy blast too. There are little paper towel fuzzies all over my kitchen, but it was so fun, and I was so glad to work it out, and I am actually so excited to be able to utilize this in all areas of my home. So I can't wait to share that with you. But before I do, if this is your first time at one of our product corners, I want to welcome you to N8 Essentials Product Corner, where we're teaching you one drop at a time and one project at a time how to be the aromatherapist in your home. It's actually quite easy, and I think that's why we need to do these. Don't be afraid. There's really not many mistakes that you can make, but what's really great and what I really appreciate about N8 Essentials is that they're here to educate you. They're here to share with you the value of essential oils in your home. And so we will be talking about N8 Essentials and their essential oils, which are USDA certified organic. And that is different than organic. USDA certified organic means that care was taken and it was under supervision from before the plant was planted. The soil for 3 years cannot be used for anything else. So if you're confused and you're not sure when you go out and look at all the essential oils out there today, they are wonderful, but you want to make sure that you are getting an essential oil that you know is pure. And when you know that it's USDA certified organic and that it's been third-party tested and that N8 Essentials has a PhD chemist on staff, it gives our customers a peace of mind. So if you're not already a preferred customer or an advisor with N8 Essentials and you were invited to this product corner, there is a shop now button, and I want to ask you to go ahead and click in there at any time during the broadcast and go ahead and try the essential oils. It is so easy. It is only a one-time fee. Well, you can buy them retail, but it is only a one-time fee of $25. That's it, in order for you to get them wholesale for the rest of your life. There is no obligation to order monthly. We are here to help you. And then you are welcome to watch any of our product corners, and also hopefully there's someone nearby your neighborhood that you guys can get together and do these things together. So every week we come together, and today we are doing back to school. Well, for the whole month we're doing back to school, but today specifically I want to do handy wipes. And handy wipes are great for in the car, they're great for in the home. And you know what I didn't realize until this week? How much money you save. So much money. I mean, I have 4 children and I have a set of twins. I went through massive diaper wipes, and the cost of them is just unbelievable, especially to get natural ones that you know that there's not synthetics in. So it is so easy and so simple. So hopefully I'm going to inspire you today to break out and try that. But right again, before we do, let's talk about the oils that we're going to share today. It's the same oils that we've been doing all month. We want you to know that there are all kinds of different ways to use essential oils. Even the blends can be used with different body systems. So this month, we actually are using tea tree oil. It is a must-have back-to-school blend. We also have our Protect blend, which is it's really a marvelous blend of clove and orange and melaleuca and rosemary and cinnamon bark. These are all great support for the immune system, as well as very good when we're feeling a little bit under the weather to kind of just bump us back in to gear. And also you'll notice that they're great for handy wipes today. We also have orange, which is one of my absolute favorites. You see the picture in the back. And orange is really great too. It's good for the digestive system. It's good for creativity. It's good to calm the mind, which I need a lot of orange to bring me off the ceiling. And then we also have our Focus blend. And our Focus blend is one of my favorite Focus blends. And I have smelled a lot of blends out there. And the way that they have blended this is unlike others. A lot of times they're just really heavy with patchouli. This has cedarwood and sandalwood and patchouli and frankincense and vetiver and ylang ylang. Marvelous essential oil. It's called Focus Blend. It's very good to help people stay focused. But today I'm going to show you a different way to use it, which I love and I'm very excited. So These 4 essential oils, USDA certified organic, all together would be $117. But this month, N8 Essentials is offering a back to school bundle. So if you have paid your $25, your wholesale cost would be $88. But this month, and only in the month of August, we have a bundle. And this bundle is only $74.80. So if you don't already have it, that is a great way to get 4 very useful essential oils that you'll be able to use the whole year. So let's see what we're going to do today. We're going to use the Protect blend. And you know what? We are going to use the Focus blend. How would you use that in wipes? Tune in. So I'm going to put away my... Now, you could actually use Melaleuca if you wanted to, because tea tree is a great blend for hand wipes. But we're going to set those aside just for this week, but tune in because next week we're definitely using them for the shoe deodorizers. So that would be marvelous. So when we are making hand wipes, I've seen so many people use it with so many different containers. I've seen tall containers and even bowls, and I've seen people use Ziploc bags, which I did try to make some with duct tape, so you could do that too. Or if you already have bought one of these handy dandy diaper wipe bags, you can make your own and put them in there. So not only are you getting away from synthetics and chemicals, but you also know exactly what you're putting in there because you've done it yourself. It really takes moments. So I just made this plethora of a mess because I had the greatest time. I even bought this little box. Isn't this great? And those are little wipes in there. Now, if you are like me and a little curious and a little bit of a homemaker, I really wanted to test out super strong toilet paper because 1 sheets would work really great for taking off eye makeup. So I worked with that this week, and you should not use toilet paper. I don't care how strong it says it is. When I went to go wipe the makeup off my eyes, you know how Kleenex kind of pelts. So that is not a good idea. We are going to throw these away right now. But I do know that I have made them with paper towels and they are marvelous. And I'm super excited today to show you how to make some for your bathroom, and it can be in this little pretty bin. So we'll talk about that. But let's get to how simple it is. So you have a whole roll of toilet paper. No, not toilet paper, sorry. Paper towels. In fact, let's see. Here's one that I've already cut. Now, you should not use a serrated knife, but again, I'm not Susie Homemaker so none of my knives were sharp enough. In fact, they weren't sharp enough that I had to go get my 13-year-old's knife. This knife is sharper than any knife we have in the house. And so if you don't have to use a serrated knife, but if you do, because you don't like the texture, because it drove me crazy, then a serrated knife is okay because the paper towels will be the cut up part will be on the bottom, okay? So you can use a serrated knife, but it won't be pretty and clean, which you won't care if they're in your little hand sanitizer bag. But if you can sharpen a wonderful cutting knife like this, it will slice right through and even through the middle piece. Or if you have a son or, I don't know, someone crazy in your family, you can ask to borrow their knife and that will work too. Anyway, so it's very easy to cut it. And what I did not want a really big roll. Some people couldn't use this size right here, and that would have fit wonderful in there. But I want to use just a glass bowl that I'm going to keep upstairs. So I cut it, and then I'm going to squish it and set it inside the bowl. Now, I was really concerned all week, like, what if I use too much liquid? But I figured out the math, and it is super easy. So how this works is that however many ounces it is, so I took my water, and I took a measuring cup, filled it up to 2 cups, poured it into the bowl before I put the paper towels in, and realized it was 30 ounces. So then I took it out, dried it, and the math is this: 25%. Now, that's very, very easy. So I would take 30 times 25%. That means I need 7.5 ounces of water. And that's it. That's all I need is 7.5 ounces of water. So whatever container you pick, fill it up with water with your measuring cup so that you know how many ounces, and there's 8 ounces in a cup, and then take 25% of that, because I know that if I told you, like I had seen on other YouTube videos, oh, you get this 64 ounce and then you put 2 cups of water in or 4 cups of water, then you're like, well, I don't have that. So again, the formula is super easy. Everyone pretty much has a calculator phone now, so just put whatever ounces it is times, and then put 25, hit the percent sign, and you'll have the number of ounces of water that you need. And it's very easy after that. So we have placed this in here, and you'll see that it's a little bit higher, and that is perfect because once you put the water on, it starts to go down. But the water is important. If you use tap water, you should make sure that you use your hand wipes fairly quickly, because distilled water is what you want. And if you don't have distilled water, that's fine too, because you can just go ahead and heat up regular tap water, let it boil and cool down, and then use that in your hand sanitizer wipes, okay? So those are things that are important. So I've pushed these down. I know that I only need 7.5 ounces of water. So I'm going to put it in. Most of the time they'll tell you to use warm water, but if you're not using a powder in here, it's going to be okay. So I'm going to put 7.5, a little bit more than I needed. So I'll just pull it out. Great. And better to have a little bit less. So I have that, and I'm going to use my Castile soap. It is available at any store. And you know what? You can really use any dish soap, Dawn, if you want to. And we're only going to use a teaspoon. So I want to put the Castile soap in there. And dump that in. And then we want it to be a little bit soft on the hands. So what I'd like to do is use our sweet almond oil. A teaspoon of that. Ooh, I just sprayed that. I don't know if you saw it. And then we are going to use our Protect blend. And we'll see if I'm very good at all about opening that lid. And we're going to just put in 8 drops. Now you know that oil and water does not mix. And if you put a little couple extra in because you're looking away, it's okay. You just don't want to put a whole lot more than 8, or you might be wasting. Now you can use a spatula or a fork or a spoon, and you're just going to mix it up. See how it's turning. Just really make sure that essential oil is in there and being mixed, because the oil does not mix with the water. What you could do is mix your carrier oils and put your essential oils in and then add it to the water. And then we're just going to let it drape over the top. Nice and slow. Nice and slow. And I'm telling you, I have had the greatest time this week. And I think that you should do this, because once you get it down, which it's not hard to do at all, you will save so much money, and it is so easy. So I'll even put some right in the middle because it can absorb from the top up. And now what I'm going to do is I'm going to squeeze this lid onto there and let that set for a little bit while I show you something else. So this is my little cool thing. I was like, how could I do something different that I haven't seen anyone else do? So I saw this little cup and I thought that is perfect. So I cut off the paper towel and I put it in there, and I put my Focus blend. Now let me tell you why. Cedarwood, sandalwood, frankincense, patchouli, orange, and vetiver and ylang ylang are very good for the skin. Very good for the face. So if I need a little bit of extra nourishment in the morning or at night, I just have this little wipe. And that's it. Now, if you did not want to do that and you just wanted to put your almond oil on there, or your olive oil, we have olive oil that's USDA certified organic. and you just wanted to put that in there, like a tablespoon of it, then guess what? You have just made yourself a handy eye makeup remover, which is, it smells wonderful. It's easy to take the eye makeup off and then just throw it away. And you didn't have to go to all those stores that are selling these bags for $6 or even more, or even $4, and you only get 20 wipes. There are, of the plies here, look at how much you have. You're going to, this is going to last a good month or more, or even one for each eye now. But I love this. I hope you do this at home, because this was a blast. And I feel like I'm being not just frugal, but smart and taking care of my skin all at the same time. And I got another use out of my focus oil and also my carrier oil from N8 Essentials. So I love this, and I hope that you do that. I do want to show you this. This was something I thought was beautiful, and this would look really great on the counter, so I could put it in the bathroom and have little wipes for my kids to wash the counter with the Protect blend. Well, it didn't work out so well, and the reason it didn't is because this is actually too tall, so the tension to pull out the diaper wipe was too much, and it broke off in the middle. So try to stay with a shorter jar. But it is beautiful, and I do plan on doing this. See, I'm already, when I'm done with you, I'm going right to this. I am so excited about these projects because they are saving us so much money, teaching my children how to be frugal, and at the same time, I have therapeutic essential oils that are USDA certified organic. So hopefully this is done now. And if you'll see, here I have a little lid, and I just break that off, and it puts a hole right in there. And the inside of the roll is in there. And remember, that's cardboard, so that's a little bit tougher. So I'm just going to grab it. It's going to come right out. This is nice and wet. I'm going to put this is really exciting, isn't it? I'm sorry, I've been doing it all week, and I have done so many projects with this, and I have had a blast. So thank you so much for letting me do these product corners with you, and I do hope you're doing those at home. And again, hit that shop now button, because Protect Blend is an absolute must-have in your home. Must have. There are so many different ways to use this. You can even ask your advisor. You can put it in potpourri. You can use it when you're feeling under the weather or you need an immunity booster. It's great in the dryer, and actually it's great for your little, oh, actually I used too many right there. But let me get that in there. There we go. Sometimes it just takes a moment to get it out. But look at this. I have a little handy wipe. It smells marvelous. Actually, it smells really, really good. And then I don't have to worry about the environment, because I've just used something that will disintegrate, and paper. So, which is wonderful. And then you can leave that there and pull them out and use them to wipe off your counter. So I hope that my excitement for these wipes wasn't a little too over the top, but it was a really great time that I had. So I want to thank you and encourage you to do the same thing. I've seen a lot of these work really well. And then you can even take some of these diaper wipes out of here and place them into your diaper wipe bags. And I'll just let you know that there are, let me get one more thing. These are available for purchase, not from N8 Essentials, but a lot of my friends use these where they take a half a roll of toilet paper, put it in here, dump in their solution, put this back on, and the diaper wipes come right out of here. And they use these with their babies, which is wonderful. And then it has a pop top, what do you call that? A pop top lock. So that it never dries out. And it's very big and bulky, but they do have these available if you would like to do those for your diaper wipes, and then you can put them in here. I do hope that I gave you good guidance to make you brave enough to go out and try to do this all on your own. I think my favorite was the eye makeup remover. As you can see, I will need that. And so I'm just so happy to have you. here with me and remind you again that our back to school bundle is Melaleuca, which is also known as tea tree oil, orange, focus blend, and our protect blend. And all 4 of these beautiful USDA certified organic essential oils are $117. But this month in the bundle, they're $74.80. So don't wait. Go ahead. That's even more savings than they normally have, and you will have 4 great essential oils, because you know what? That is what's most important, is that you just get a nice little array of essential oils. They are marvelous to use in so many ways. And join me every week to learn those ways. So from N8 Essentials, I want to thank you for joining us, and I'm going to look forward to seeing you next week when we talk about shoe deodorizers, because I have 3 boys and I really needed to learn how to do that one. Thank you and have a great day.